Back on the trail, thanks to Greg and Lynn. I do this to myself every time I need to remember someone's name. And it makes me feel like such an idiot. But I think you know who I'm talking about. And I'm sorry if your name is not Lynn. Oh man, I have been out here for too long. Okay, thank you for taking me back to Winding Stair Gap. And I'm off into the mountains once more. With 109 miles. Until I'm standing on Springer Mountain. Can you believe it? That makes one of us. And new shoes. They aren't exactly what I was looking for, but they are better than what I had on my feet. Those things had 550 miles on them. I was feeling everything. My feet were getting really sore. This is so much better. So green, so nice. Almost at the lean-to. Did 24 miles today? Something like that. Something like that. I'll check later. Yeah, 24 miles with town. And still getting to camp with plenty of light, like an hour at least of daylight. It's just crazy. I'm gonna keep hiking. But I'm kind of pooped and I want to go to sleep early and I don't want to get to camp in the dark. So, haha. I can make that decision. Executive decision. Alrighty, see you in the morning. Good morning. We're on the move early today. Like 50% chance of thunderstorms pretty much the whole day. And we'll see how it goes. I might end up in Georgia today. The good thing is I think most of today is graded like this. So we're moving. Woo! Started raining. Woo! Almost up on Standing Indian, about a dozen miles from Georgia. Take a break at the top. I knew I was gonna like this view because I know what it's a view of, and it's a view of Georgia. And it was really hard in those moments where I really struggled to think I was ever gonna see Georgia. And I worked so hard. I worked so hard. And it feels really good. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I have the words for this one. Good morning. Good morning from Georgia. Good morning from Georgia. Check it out. These are Georgia trees and Georgia mountains. Really nice. Okay, yesterday was the first night that it happened where I just put my rain fly like between the trees above me, but didn't like actually set it up and blow it out. And at midnight it started raining and thundering. So I had to like get up and like scramble to do it, and it was just me being lazy because the sky was so clear last night. I was like, it may not rain. But it did. So always an adventure, am I right? Anyway, that's what's going on. It smells delightful. Spring is in full bloom here. All the greens are so green. And I'm feeling good. Feeling good right now. So let's hope it continues. See, this is passive water gathering. See that? Put a rock underneath there and just let it sit there. Because I can walk all this distance, but bending down for that, I don't need to do it. I could do that instead. Oh, it's so easy. You know, with only a couple days left, I thought there's a chance I go this whole trail and don't see a bear. I hadn't seen a bear yet, and I just saw one. Little one. I don't think it was a cub. It wasn't that small. Maybe it was. It was not a large bear at all. Ran away. All I saw was it running away, but I saw it. Yay. So cool. So, I've seen a bear. Ooh. Oh. This is the best. Oh, let me eat something. Do, 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 do. Having a pretty good day so far. We'll see how the rest goes. And it's gonna be dry, I think, over Tray Mountain. Unless I want to go half mile off trail, which I don't. So I just went 0.2 off trail to get some water. Such a beautiful day. What's up, buddy? Whoa. Saw the cutest little snake today. Little garter snake. wish I had some Propel packets though. I don't have any electrolytes. It's a bummer. I could definitely use them. Whew, I would so zero right now if I wasn't so close. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted, but I'm gonna eat a bunch of food tonight, get a good rest, and then 2 days, like 2 days. I'm too antsy to zero, but I am beat. If I was like any further away, I would just like take a rest day, you know. But I'm gonna have plenty of rest days coming up after this, so it's okay. It's all good. Make it happen. So, look at how beautiful this is. Almost on Rocky Top. Oh man, it's not really the terrain that's getting me right now. I mean, I'm moving fine up these mountains. I'm just like, oh, I'm so hungry. I'm so like drained. Like I'm eating, like I'll stop and eat a bunch of food. And then a couple hours later, I'm just like, so zapped. So zapped. So I'm really excited to get in it. Because I'm feeling quite weak at the moment. Almost there. I will say though, it's kind of miserable as I'm feeling right now and like drained. You know, it's like I can let that make me super upset, right? Or I can just be like, okay, well, that's how I feel, right? But it's gonna change soon, so don't let it rock your boat, you know? I'm trying to just go and not let that spin around in my head. So, which is tough, but whew. It is really pretty up here though. Almost there. Unicoi Gap. 52 miles to go, 52 and a half, I think, to Springer. So hungry. All right, one stretch left. One stretch left. Coming up. $52.5 miles separate where I'm standing and the top of Springer Mountain. I stayed with some friends who are amazing, who fed me so well, and I took a nap today. And it was just always, it's so nice to see them. And so big thank you to Randy and Sue, who hosted me in 2019 going northbound as well. So they got to see both ends of the trail through my face and my beard. Yeah, it was amazing. I feel really good. I really needed that. I drank like a whole gallon of orange juice I had, while I was there, I think 5 plates of spaghetti and meatballs, 7 lamb chops, the most humongous steak ever, like pancakes, bread, a salad, like a whole bunch of potato wedges. I just ate like a total madman. And I slept, put my feet up, showered, and did laundry, which I hadn't done in a while. And I feel a lot better than I did 24 hours ago. So, look at the size of this fella. Look at all those legs on this one. Oh man. Whoa, see ya, buddy. I don't know where I'm going tonight. I do not know where I'm going tonight. I don't know. So we'll see. That's pretty much it. That is everything that's going on over here. Just walking this stretch that seems like a pretty mild stretch, in all the way into like the Neal Gap area, and then you go up Blood, and then you go doo-doo-doo a few more times, and then you're at Springer Mountain. Just like that, right? It's pretty much the AT in a nutshell. You walk, and then you go doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo up and down a bunch, and then you're at the other end of the trail. Eventually. In my head, I'm trying not to like compare this finish to 2019, just because they're so different, right? And I don't know, will anything ever feel like the finish of your first thru hike? I just don't think so. So I'm not expecting those same feelings. I'm just gonna let whatever feelings come up arise, because I want to see how this feels. It's gonna feel unique, and I want to see how it feels. Oh man, check out Georgia. Woo! I think I'm almost at camp, or a shelter that I think I'm just gonna stay at. I just did 10 miles today, nothing crazy. Give my legs a little bit of a rest. And it leaves me 42 to Springer. So I'm gonna shoot for Gooch or further tomorrow. We'll see. And yeah, that is all. I will see you in the morning. Good morning from northbound mile 41 or something, 42. Today's my last full day, and I'm planning to hit Springer tomorrow. That's crazy. So we'll see how today goes, how close I get, but I'm feeling good right now, and I'm excited to enjoy these last miles here. That's pretty. Wow. Check it out. Whoa. Whew. What's going on, Georgia? Huh? Whoa. Woo. Whoa. Oh, you go through this little tunnel. Look at this. Whoa. Whoa, look at the tree. Doo, 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 doo. Going up Blood Mountain. About 30 miles to go. I feel like there's so many things that I'm really proud of that have come from this trip, but one of the biggest ones was something that made me smile way back up in Maine when I realized that I actually really noticed a shift in the way I was talking to myself compared to years prior in my life, and I was really embodying more of this self-kindness that have been working on, and that was super meaningful for me. And I remember thinking up there, like, you know, the rest of this trip is just like, it's all gravy, because not because it was going to be easy, but because I knew I'd walk away with that no matter what. And that's so important to me. Coming out here has been a chance for me to really sink into that, and it's hard, just like this trip has been, but I wouldn't be standing here if I hadn't been able to embody that. And I'm still working on it, and I still have hard days, but I'm so much better than I was at just choosing the kinder path when I talk to myself. And I think when you realize that the power to do these things, it sounds so corny, but the power to do these things is inside of you the whole time, right? Like, you can be as inspired as you'd like, but by something external, but it comes from you, right? It comes from you to make those moves, to move forward. And you know, that's not me. Whoa. I also, on top of that, how do I say this? I've had so much help and support on this hike from my family, from Trauma Edge, from strangers, from friends, from so many folks. And that's not what I'm talking about when I talk about like it coming from inside you. I'm just talking about like that power to enact those changes in your life, right? Like that, when I decided I wanted to be kinder to myself, I realized the answer was inside me the whole time. I just didn't realize it, right? Like, I had the power and the ability to be kinder to myself. The power and the ability to get through all of those hard days, right? But I don't think I tapped into that until I put myself out there to see how it would go when I needed to go to those places. So I just have so much to take away from this trip, and this trip has been about so much more than the Appalachian Trail, and I think that's why the AT is so beautiful, is because you can come out here and have a journey that's bigger than just a hike, right? I don't know if any of this is coherent or makes any sense, but it's really hard to articulate. And I think in time I want to try and do a better job articulating how I feel with all this. I feel like it's hard because my head is a bit of a whirlwind today, being that I'm finishing tomorrow and I'm trying to swallow that. It's like, you know, do you ever have a big trip coming or something exciting is about to happen, but things are just normal right up until you're going for it? It's like, I don't think you realize it until it's happening and it's over. You know, I don't think it's gonna hit me that I'm done until I've been home for a week and I'm not walking every day. So, I don't know, that's just some of my thoughts. And I'm so glad that this place exists for me to come push myself, and you know, what's next is grad school and other stuff, but in terms of other like adventures like this, I don't know what's next. All I know is when something does come up and it really sparks inside of me, I'll know it. I'll know it. Because that's how this felt. I didn't force this. You know, the idea just grew inside me until it was overwhelming. And I'm kind of excited because I don't know what or if anything will be next. And you know what? I don't think it needs to be bigger or harder or grander than this either. I think it just needs to be something I'm excited about. I think that's the most important thing. So, alrighty, I'm gonna go get up Blood Mountain here. Woo! Going up the mountain. Woo! Get a breeze here. Ah. Woo! Top of the mountain. I've been doing this for a long time. Oh man, I've been walking for a long time. And tomorrow is the last day for now of this journey. I know this isn't like the bottom of the Appalachian Mountains, but it's crazy because when you walk this part of Georgia, if you look out, you just see like the mountain's end. It goes flat. So even though it's not the bottom of the Appalachians, it feels like it is, which is kind of cool. I'm seeing lots of bugs. All the bugs are out. And flowers are pretty. It's so green. Just what a difference between how this trail started and was for for a while there. So nothing else, nothing profound to say. Just walking the end of this day here. I think 27-mile day it'll be when I get there. Something like that.